Why no extra? I don't like.
I
Is there
think
a
it's
new
like-
rule because of that
because
reason?
of that reason,
Yeah.
it's not only stupid, but it's not right. I don't know how close I'll be, but I think I've got spot. I'm on spot. I'm
I'm on
spot.
Spotify.
I'm
We're on Spotify.
We are on Spotify.
Spotify. Look, not all of us are 9 Golan. I don't even think some of you would even know who the fuck that is. Well, okay, how are we gonna? This is. Welcome back to the podcast that will either get us cancelled or a show in we're still at 5 years. You know, it'll be crazy when we get to 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Only imagine.
Alright, I reckon let's get straight into it. Different setting, because it's night time now and it's a Saturday on top. Normally we do it on a Sunday.
Yep. And we didn't want to film in the car at night and look like creeps. And yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely getting pulled by the cops at that point.
Yep. Yeah. It does not look good for us.
No. I got your questions here today. What are they? Alright. Do you want to start us off?
Yes, alright, done. Well, we can start with the Community Shield, I guess.
Yes? Or do you want to start with Tottenham? The Super Cup.
Yeah, the Super Cup was after, so I guess we just track back and go from
Was
the
it
start.
after?
Yeah, the Super Cup was 2 days ago. Community
It was
Shield
too, it was
was
Wednesday,
on
wasn't it?
Sunday, Monday morning for us.
That's right, yeah. I don't know, man. When I was watching, I was pretty pissed. Look, the start, to be honest, I was really happy with all the debutants.
Yeah.
Wirtz, Kerkez, Frimpong, and Ekitike. Honestly, I couldn't. I have nothing to say on that part. You know what I mean? I do think Frimpong's goal was a cross. Like that was.
Yeah,
shown.
that was definitely
a cross.
not intentional.
No. But you take those.
Yeah.
Defensively, though, I don't like us. I don't like. I'm not saying it's not the players. I don't feel confident when we're getting counter-attacked.
Yeah.
I don't feel confident at all.
It's very slow. Like, are you guys coming back? It feels like you guys have trouble getting back in time. And
It's
just shaping up at the back. Like, it's shaky as soon as, like, you got... And as well, like, you got counter-attacked by a decent team.
No, they're an amazing team. No, Palace deserved to come back. Mateta played amazing. Their whole team did. Look, I don't think Eze had a good game that day, but it didn't matter.
I think him and Salah were the two that you were expecting to show up. And they didn't at all. And then, especially with the penalties, like, you know...
Yeah.
They both didn't show up with penalties as well. They both missed.
The one thing, why no extra... I don't, like... Is there a new rule?
I don't know if it is a new rule, actually, but I feel like that's because even with the Super Cup, it was the same.
Yeah, it was just 90 minutes and then it went straight to pens.
Because, like, those sort of cups are just sort of, like, already pre-season games.
Yeah,
and
fair, yeah.
Maybe they just, you know...
I guess we'll see if it ever goes to FA or if it goes to...
I don't think it will be like that, to be honest. Because, I mean, you miss out on a lot of game time... a lot of opportunities to win the game, because as soon as it goes to penalties, like, it's anyone's game.
Yes.
It's not. No one is favourite to win.
No, because by that standard, imagine like FA Cup, you've got fucking Plymouth.
Yeah.
They just park the bus hard.
Yeah.
And then 90
they
minutes.
wait for penalties.
Yeah,
you know?
50-50 chance now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd take that chance over, you know.
If that's the actual rule, I'd fucking do that too.
Yeah. 100%.
If I was a coach, yeah.
But I just feel like with Liverpool, like the first goal by Katika, like it was a good play by the whole team. You know,
I was surprised that goal.
The Katika connection. I feel like they've got a good one already.
Yeah.
And that was a great goal. Like as soon as I saw the first goal, I was like, oh, here we go. You know, we're gonna have a big game.
Yeah, 4 minutes in.
Yeah, 4 minutes in, and I just feel like as soon as that first goal went in, that was going to be a lot harder for Palace to come back.
Yep.
And then you see them bouncing back by a counter attack, and then they sort of hit. Which one was it?
Mateta.
Mateta missed a 1-on-1.
That was crazy, and then we copped the pen. Yeah, that was.
And then it was a penalty.
Because that was such a good save. That one-on-one save was fucking crazy.
But again, like that's Van
But that
Dijk's
shouldn't be
fault
happening.
again. You know, like from the get go, like you know you're getting counter attacked, and like just you waited for everyone to come back. You were in such a good spot, and then you just give the penalty away. Like they missed a 1-on-1. And then you just give a penalty away, like so. It's like it was meant to be, sort of thing, you know.
It was done. It was done.
And then the third goal, I mean, to go on top, it was just like was it intentional? Was it a cross?
Yeah, I don't know, because even the way he hits the ball, I can't tell.
Yeah, it was definitely a cross.
Yeah.
You know, but if you see Henderson, like he runs up to the near post so quick. Like I don't know, I'm not a goalkeeper. I was never a goalkeeper, but.
No,
you look at it and you're like, you know, should you be there as a goalkeeper? Like, why do you run to the near post if you've got, you know, your own players are in the box? You know, your players should know to at least run to the near post instead of you going there. You know, you could be in the middle of the goal and you catch that any day of the week if you're in the middle of the goal. But instead, he was near post, he got chipped. And he looked like he looked like a dickhead.
Yeah,
you know,
did.
just,
yeah.
Like, because those sort of goals are like, oh, it's a whatever goal. Like, you know, it wasn't intentional, but it's the goalkeeper's fault in my opinion.
That one,
you know?
that's not defending. Maybe I don't know. I've never played keeper either. Maybe you think if the short ball comes, you can quickly come to it. I don't know.
But you can kind of tell, like, when someone is getting, like, Frimpong got pushed out so far to the line, like, his only option was to cross it in.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like he was going to ping it in short. He was going to go over.
You had to go over. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just think, you know, Palace were in it after that goal. And I felt like, okay, the game's back on. And now it looks like, you know, 50-50, like, you know.
Yeah.
But as soon as the Palace copped a goal and then they went into halftime, it looked a bit, you know...
We weren't there the second half.
Yeah, second half.
We weren't there. We just all around the pitch. We weren't there.
And then same thing again. You know, the equaliser. It was a decent goal. Again, you can see that Van Dijk was out of position again. Just defensing wise.
It's defensively.
You just didn't look like you were ready to. You know.
Yeah, not just that. It's like. I don't know, maybe I'm talking mad shit here, but like you'd see Verge say something to Kanate, and Kanate would do the complete opposite thing.
Or not even listen. Yeah, like I just feel like communication in the back line right now lacks heaps.
Yes.
And the subs that were made, I would have subbed that youngster Rio.
Mate, I'm not joking. I don't know why he didn't come on.
For Gabko.
Yeah.
Or Salah, honestly.
Either or.
Yeah, I feel like he would have.
I think Robbo came on too late. I think you needed experience in that last. You
needed experience, but then again, if you needed the experience, start him then. I wouldn't have started Kirkezen. That's simple.
Yeah. Look, I get why he started Kirkes. I get it. You know, you want that experience for that player.
Yeah.
But then sub him earlier. Maybe 60, because I think it was the 84th minute Rob gets subbed in or something like that.
Yeah.
Sub him in earlier at that point.
Yeah, you sub him in a lot earlier. The subs were just not right. I think Slot just sort of like panicked a little bit and then that's why, you know,
I think so too.
The subs that he made and they were just, I just think they were just not good in my opinion. Like, he could have done a lot better. He could have put the youngsters in. They could have helped.
Mm-hmm.
I think they wanted it a lot more than other players. So the game could have been different. We'll never know. But, you know, Henderson had a great game.
You did. No, Henderson in general, mate. Yeah, that was, he was a
and he took
top.
the piss out of you guys as well.
Even Mark Gay was on top of his game.
Yeah, until the end.
Yeah.
But again, it's like we said, it's pre-season-ish, I guess.
Yeah. You're still playing for something at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's not the biggest cup, but it's nothing small either
No.
because you get that up. You get that trophy at the start of the year. You feel like you're gonna achieve something as well.
Yeah,
by
I agree.
So that was. I just think defensively Liverpool really needs a lot of work still. Surprisingly, that after all these years that the back line never looked like it lacked.
And
This
now
year
really,
it does, and
You
your
feel
attack and your midfield. Even though in the midfield you started Curtis Jones as well, that's another one. Like
look,
Yeah.
Gravenberch had a kid.
yeah, 100%. You're not gonna.
McAllister
Yeah.
just came back from injury properly at that
Yeah, he's
time.
not 100% fit
No.
still. I understand. I just think
We
in
miss
my
Gravenberch
opinion, you
that
can
day.
never start Jones. I just don't. Not that I don't rate him. He's playing obviously in one of the biggest clubs.
Super sub.
But yeah, like he's not someone that you could be starting. I mean, when you have no other options, you have to. But again,
Yeah.
there could have been a lot of different things. Slot could have taken this game as sort of pre-season still, and played some more youngsters.
Yeah.
While you have experience in there. So if you had your Robbo, your Van Dijk, your back line like that, obviously with Frimpong in and Konate in there, you have two main starters that are experienced, and then you have your Szoboszlai, you have your Salah, and you have, I guess, Gakpo as well, like who's sort of got a bit of experience, and then you chuck the youngsters in there too.
Yeah.
It just sort of helps, and
I agree with that.
then you can bring your McAllisters and your Curtis Jones after,
Yeah.
who have a little bit more experience than the youngsters.
And you got a little bit more freedom at that point.
I would have done it like that instead. So, but again, it's sort of pre-season.
You had to test the
You
waters.
see it now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
You saw it. Well, for us this morning.
Yeah. 5 a.m.
You
Aussie
know.
time. Yeah.
You saw some of the same mistakes that happened in that game.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
Yeah.
that because today fucking did my head in.
Yeah.
Today did my head in. I was shit scared today. I
It
was ready
was,
for us to fucking lose today. At one point. At one point, I was ready for us to lose. I was ready for us.
I mean, we can just we'll just continue with that one. We can go to other ones after, but
Yeah. All right. So then, what we've got Bournemouth. Look, realistically today here, I'm on top today.
top today.
No, that's a prediction ladder. Konate today was just, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Now I'm going to say straight up before I start going into the nitty gritty of how we played, Bournemouth played fantastic. Like, seriously, after losing their whole fucking back line, nearly their whole back line, Diakite just had I love that defender. I think that's a top signing.
Yeah, I know.
That's a top
and
signing
to be
there.
put in a game like that as soon as you came.
Yep, even Petrovic. I think Petrovic had yes, he copped 4 goals.
Yeah.
But that's not a lot of it was his errors. That was defensive errors.
Yeah.
That was it. That was defensive
but he has
error.
a goal. Nothing he couldn't really done.
No,
The
Ekitike
Ekitike goal was. Look, that goal was
That's a good goal.
that was a bit of luck, obviously, with that bounce off the defender. And
You've
then,
also got that handball call that wasn't a fucking handball call, but anyway, we won't get into that.
which handball?
The first one when Ekitike, who gives, I think Szoboszlai or Salah gives a ball to Ekitike and he's running, and I don't know which defender it is in Bournemouth. The ball bounces and he's grabbed it like that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's a fucking red
Yeah.
card. That to me, I don't say this is Liverpool. Imagine that was Newcastle now.
No, 100%.
Like in any sort of realm, that's fucked.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a handball. That was definitely a handball.
I'm not saying we score in that time.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. I don't think maybe we do one-on-one chance, but that's a card.
No, 100%.
That's a straight fucking card.
Mhm.
So, I think the goal came because, like, you're doing all that. I don't know why. I know he scored today, but Gakpo, I feel like there's something off with him. The Gakpo I saw last year is not the Gakpo this year.
100%.
And I know he scored today, but there's something
He
off.
scored a goal that he 100% had to put away. There was no missing.
Yeah,
there,
you missed one person, two people, now you're open.
Yeah, you're open.
Now you're open.
It was a good goal. It's just again, playing him in the wing, if you're gonna sub out Ekitike, drag him into the middle, and chuck a youngster at the wing, because those youngsters need to play. If you're gonna keep them on the bench, don't keep them on the bench.
Yeah.
Like, not to play them at all.
Yeah, I agree.
You need to be playing them. Simple. They had such a great pre-season.
Yeah. Even like in Nyoni in the midfield would have
Yeah,
been
like
alright with no
you
Gravenberch.
just need to be playing them in situations like these, because once you do get your actual starters back, then they might not get the chance.
Yeah.
And what
100%.
they'll get their chance at
FA, EFL.
Yeah, and that's just a waste of talent in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
I also think the Semenyo.
yeah.
Mate, for me, Bournemouth, I think they do fine this year. They showed and they had a lot of injuries out. I think if you put in Clivert into that Bournemouth team, like out of one player there, that changes the whole game.
Yeah.
The second Semenyo, now I'm not taking this goal away because that goal was that was a cracked goal. The sound at the back of the net when you heard that thing go in was crazy. But Kanate, I'm scared with Kanate. Now, I don't know if that's because he doesn't have competition anymore and he sort of sits there and goes, I'm in the team anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case. Maybe. Maybe he needs a bit of competition to sort of wake up.
Yeah.
And anyone does. But there was a time and point where when you watch it, it's Semenyo, Van Dijk and Kanate.
Yeah.
As they're running, two players are open on Kanate's side. So Kanate blocks that.
Yeah.
Now, instead of going in for the tackle, it's just before the box, I'm pretty sure. You had open clear. Now, if you cop a card, you cop a card. You're not the last man anymore.
Yeah.
But you had an open opportunity to block him.
Yeah.
And you backed away now.
And you turned your back on him, which gave him the right to,
to shoot. Because if Van Dijk comes into that tackle, that's a card.
Yeah, but if he did, then he would have opened up.
That's what I'm saying, because that's coming back from behind now.
Yeah.
But you had Kurtkes back there.
No, you didn't.
Robbo, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, my apologies.
Which that was, go on, and we'll go back onto that.
Which, at that point, if he comes in from behind, that's worse. You have enough to maybe get a call where, it's body to body.
Or you sort of just jockey and to the point where you
have to sort of maybe put a foot in.
Yeah, put a foot in just to doubt him, and then to force him to make a mistake.
Yeah.
But you turned around at one point, you see it on the camera where Kanate is just looking towards the goal and Semenyo's right behind him. Well, what do you think is going to happen there,
Like, if we play in the forward line, if I'm seeing a defender look forward at his goal, I'm on.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Especially if there's a defender here on me.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He wants to tackle me. Let him tackle me.
Yeah,
there's a card
it's
already.
Different,
It's different.
But with the first goal, you see Semenyo cutting into the box from that cross.
Yes.
And Robbo was so far from marking him goal side.
Yeah.
And that was another counter attack sort of. But if you had Kirkers there, he would have been goal side. Yeah. He would have simply been goal side, and that goal wouldn't have gone through.
No, I agree.
And I feel like those are sort of the poor decisions that Slot made, which caused the first goal, and then again sort of caused the second goal, because as soon as they got the first goal, Bournemouth were on it,
Yeah, they felt it.
And as soon as they scored the second goal, Bournemouth were happy to have the draw. And that's why
you saw them back up a bit.
Yeah, that's why you saw them and you're like, they don't care. They don't want to get the win right now, and hence why they lost. But that's when I think as well with Bournemouth, they needed to push a little bit more to put more pressure on you guys, so then the game is not so backed onto them.
No, I think it's hard though as well, because after that second goal, I felt that our mentality changed.
Yeah, you guys could have lost that game easily.
Our mentality, it became, you're about to get killed here.
Yeah.
So it's hard for Bournemouth because, like, on paper we have the better squad. Anything can happen in any game, but on paper it's the better squad. So if you now leave yourself too open for us, now you're gonna cop it.
Yeah.
Now it's earlier than when you did.
Yeah.
Earlier than when you did. You're gonna cop it earlier.
Yeah. I was expecting Bournemouth to.
I was ready for them for a fucking third
the
goal.
First half, but I think it took him a little bit of time to sort of get used to
I was
the game.
really happy first half. I thought we
Yeah,
played really
first half,
well. I thought
yeah.
we played really well first half.
And then again, yeah, just everything that happened, especially in the first half with which is
It's
something
getting me
that
excited to watch Newcastle now.
no
I just want to watch football now. That's all I want to fucking do.
first half in the first half an hour there was an incident with the fan.
Yeah, can you? Because I'm at work. All right, I'll do early morning.
Mhm.
I'm watching it and I hear the whistle go.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
What's going on?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I look at it and then they're all having a fucking water break, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what the fuck?
So prior to that, because he blew the whistle at a corner, I think.
Yeah, it was our corner. It was our corner.
But prior to that, there was a throw-in where Semenyo was taking a throw-in, and there was a fan that approached him, and there was obviously things said.
Yeah, it was racial. I remember saying racial
yeah,
comments.
Yeah, it was definitely something.
Which is crazy.
Which is fucked. Yeah, because you don't. That's something it's not being taken care of, that topic yet. Like
not in the Prem at least, no.
Yeah, like people would obviously take the knee, and a lot of players would come out and talk about it, and
Yeah.
But
which is crazy to think too, because you're making racial comments when you've got Africans in our team as well. Like, are you fucking dumb?
100%,
Like, come on, man. Don't be. First of all, not needed. Secondly, you're a dumb cunt. Like,
yeah, and you're showing that you're giving the club a little bit of a bad look. One person can give the club such a bad look.
Like, look at the shit that happened with fucking with Real Madrid with Vinny back then. Like, what
yeah,
fucking team is it?
100%.
Like, it's
with so many players, even Balotelli copped it.
I reckon he would have copped so much abuse.
Yeah, so I just think, like, I hope
It's
it
not
just
needed,
doesn't
bro.
keep happening, as the players will eventually start acting back,
Yeah.
and
It's not the
we're
60s,
gonna
man.
start seeing games cancelled,
Yeah.
like we've seen in the past before,
Yeah.
and that just destroys the whole game. Like, as soon as you see a game cancelled, like,
because of that reason. Yeah.
it's not only stupid, but it's not right.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't criticize and be criticize is a different word, different, I think, but
Just don't be fucking racist.
don't be
It's not
racist,
hard, man. It's not
100%.
fucking hard.
yeah, it's not. This is not a sport where only white people play it or black people play it. It's a sport for everyone, and.
Yeah. That's why it's called the world game.
Exactly.
It's the world's fucking game.
We shouldn't be acting like that as people, especially when you go and, like, can you imagine if that guy was with a kid or something, or his son or
Bro,
something?
imagine that. Now,
Like,
now you've made your son look like a dumb cunt too.
100%. But you give your son that idea that, this is a good thing to do.
Yeah, my
Not
dad
a
did.
good thing,
no. In that term, for
Yeah.
him, he thinks it is.
Yeah.
For him, he thinks
he
it is.
sees that and he's like, I can do that, which
Yeah.
is wrong. We should never be racist to
No.
other people, and I just.
It's annoying
Yeah.
because when you play football, any sport, or even your mates, and you see it like that, man, you get fired up for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You sort of like, okay, this guy was in a wheelchair.
I understand if your team is losing and everything, but you can't be racist.
No,
That's it.
you're just not
you
racist.
can-
you call him a dickhead?
Yeah, you can give him shit,
Yeah.
like,
You're fucking shit.
Yeah,
You're
whatever.
a moron.
Yeah, it's
Motherfucker, get the ball.
yeah, like,
whatever it
it's
is.
part of the game.
Yeah.
But you can't give out comments like that,
No.
especially being racist. But you just see Semenya straight after that. First half, whatever, he sort of finished a bit, but he came out second half and banged two goals.
You went, here's my dick, motherfucker.
Sort of thing. And I'm surprised. I don't know who got man of the match, but if he,
Ekateke.
yeah, it's wrong by me, because I would have given it to
On
Semenya.
Footmob, it gave it to Semenya. Which I would have given it to Semenya.
He's got two
It's
goals,
between
bro,
those two, because one goal and assist, the other one two
Yeah,
goals.
no, I understand, but
It's hard.
I would have given it to Semenyo, not just because of that reason, but because he made his team nearly win, or get a great result. So
nearly get points off us.
So I think he deserved it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But again, it's just something that we don't want to see that in football.
No, it leaves a bad taste.
It leaves a bad taste, and it looks so good for the rest of the game. All the fans were chanting, and it looked like a great atmosphere tonight.
Yeah,
so
man.
for one person to sort of ruin it for everyone else, it's not right.
No. I found Ekitike very like Ekitike has taken to the Prem
Yeah.
like fucking bread to butter. Like seriously.
You see him as now, like you see Liverpool still like pushing for Isak, but then you're like, hold on, we already have one.
Yeah, and even if you do sign Isak,
Yeah.
it becomes now alright. Isak needs to prove himself now.
Oh yeah,
It be-
like you
that's
don't
the
get
big-
Isak
yeah,
and you start
Starting,
him, like,
no,
you know?
it becomes now
Yeah.
you have to prove yourself now.
Yeah, so
I thought Frimpong had a great game.
he had a decent game.
Look,
There was,
somewhere
there
nowhere
was
to be
times
seen.
where he got bullied.
But you know what? For being, he's our height. I reckon
Yeah.
he's our height.
Oh yeah,
He's
definitely.
a fucking unit.
He's a unit, yeah. I think for a defender, it's a little bit different to adapt. Not because he lacks the pace or
No.
the intelligence of playing the game, but the physicality of playing
Yeah.
in England.
Yeah.
But I think Ekitike, as soon as you bang one goal in, your confidence goes so high. So
100%.
he's right now, you're expecting him next game to
Score
again.
Yeah. Or assist at
And
least.
it's no pressure on him.
No.
You know,
It's just now it's an expectation.
Now you know that he can put him away. So,
Straight away. First it was a community shield,
Yeah.
and now you've just done the first game of the Prem. All right,
Yeah.
beautiful. You've just proven it to us.
100%.
I thought I have to give credit where credit's due. Adoni Irola, I probably butchered his last name.
Arola, the manager.
The manager,
Yeah.
class.
100%.
Class. That's a top coach for me.
Yeah, he's.
What he's been able to manage after losing so many players.
Yeah, losing literally his whole back line.
Line.
Had players out for this game as well.
Lost your fucking keeper. You got a new one in. And I rate Petrovic, but like I think he's a great. I think he's a good keeper. I think class.
Yeah.
And then Vertson for me. Verts had a great game. People.
Yeah.
You know, if anyone said to me he was nowhere, I don't think you watched the game.
Yeah.
I don't
he
think
was-
you saw how much groundwork this motherfucker
Yeah,
did.
he definitely runs around and he shares the ball so easy and so like the ball just sort of glides a little, not even quick sometimes, and it's just
It just moves.
yeah.
It's the
It just
weirdest
moves,
hit.
yeah.
It's the weirdest touch.
But he knows he's blended in very well.
And there were times where you would see where his part it wouldn't go, but you could see the vision, and it's
Yeah.
because it's the premise, the quick pace.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of things, but once
He's adapting
once
so
he
quick.
once he gets that timing, that's dangerous.
100%.
That's dangerous. But yeah, and I thought McAllister coming back properly had a fucking great game.
Yeah,
And I've
starting
never
it
want to
wasn't
sell
a bad
Chiesa.
thing. Yeah.
That was great. Do you know how good that felt after
Yeah.
that goal? That felt like a Nunes fucking goal.
Yeah.
Like it's just, but we need him. We do
Yeah.
need. We're fucked forward. We have no options right now.
You do need.
We
it,
have no
especially
options
if you
right now.
don't bring anyone else in.
And I think personally, we give him a fucking crack. Give him a
Yeah.
fucking crack.
Start him as a winger.
Yeah, left
I
wing
would, I
or
would
whatever.
start
it is.
him over Gapco, to be honest. Gapco just got the goal. He's guaranteed he's going to start next week again.
100%.
Which is, whatever, that's fine. You know? But
Yeah.
give Chiesa, how the fuck you want to fucking name him? I don't care.
I reckon it's
but,
Chiesa.
give him some more game time. Don't
I
give him
think
10
so,
minutes,
no.
man. Like,
Or at least start him
when
Champions
you give someone
League.
10 minutes, like, I feel like it's a bit of luck as well that he scored the goal. But 10 minutes is not enough for someone to
Get into the game.
get into the game.
Yeah.
Be the first sub, especially after you copping 2 goals. Yes, you can go defensively, and you did. You brought in Robert, but you swapped someone who. No, hold on. You copped 2 goals after you subbed off Kirkers. So you sub off a defender when you're still winning.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understand you want to rest him, and you want, you see the game differently from there, and you see the goal coming slowly, which everyone sort of did. You saw Bournemouth scoring
fighting
the goal.
for it, man. They were fighting.
They were fighting. At one point, there was like the last 5 minutes of possession, not the last 5 minutes of the game, but there was in the space of the game, Bournemouth had like nearly 80% possession at one point, and
in that 10-minute
Yeah.
gap, yeah.
so and you just felt Bournemouth were gonna come back, But again,
Man, Semenyo, what a player.
you don't want to start Chiesa, you want to start Gapco, whatever. But you're gonna start to.
You have to alternate.
You have to alternate. You have to do a couple adjustments. I feel like because you're gonna struggle a lot more than the big teams.
Yeah, I think even if you don't start when Champions League starts, start in Champions League.
He needs the game.
Start in Champions League.
He needs the game time. But other than that. That's it, pretty much.
For that one. We've got Newcastle, Aston Villa now.
Yeah, Aston Villa, Newcastle tonight. It's going to be a cooked one.
Yeah, we'll get that. That's a yeah.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah. Tottenham.
Super Cup.
Yes.
You said Tottenham should have won.
Tottenham should have won.
I mean, they were up 2-0.
Fuck. Yeah, and you scored a goal second half in the first 10 minutes.
Something like that.
Yeah. Should have won.
Should have won. And you just saw. I mean, look, PSG. That was their first preseason game.
That's why they should have fucking won.
Yeah, like PSG were just coming back from a break, and they
Not
had
a
week
either.
of training. I'm pretty sure, and they still somehow fucking won.
But that shows you the
Which
quality
shows-
of PSG.
Yeah, 100%.
Because their second team is also a starting 11.
In some leagues.
Yeah, in some
In their league, definitely.
Definitely. They in the Bundesliga, definitely.
Yeah,
Maybe even in La Liga.
possibly. Yeah.
Not in Serie A.
Depends, but
Depends which
it's
teams you're
still
playing either.
It's still
The quality they bring on
the
from the
quality
bench.
that they've got is crazy, man. And just being up 2-0 and you just buckling that lead just showed, that.
To me personally, where I think Thomas Frank made a tactical error, I'm no fucking coach, but I feel like watching enough now, and especially with us really trying to analyse every bit of the game, the low block fucked you. Especially with a team like PSG. When you let them in your second half so much, you are gonna cop a goal.
Yeah.
If not fucking 4.
Oh, 100%. If they had more time...
Yeah, like if Kvaratskhelia decided to turn the Jets on, he had a horrible game. Alright?
Yeah, he came off, I think.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Like, he wasn't on that day.
Yeah.
Their midfield was a bit shaky that day.
Yeah.
But if Kvaratskhelia decided to have a good day that day, on a low block, especially, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Bacola looked good.
If there was not a fucking back three, that would have been 4 goals, 4 assists for Bacola. Seriously, that...
And they had Dua playing in the midfield, sort of, so it was a bit weird for them. I think that would have been like maybe a first thing.
I reckon that's a last-minute decision.
Yeah, which it didn't matter that much, but
No,
I
he
mean
played
they had
well.
Jarl Neves out as well, so they had like some players. They had Fabian Ruiz on the bench, which I highly rate him. And as soon as he came on,
Game changed.
And as soon as the first goal went in, you just knew that the second one was coming. And as soon
94th, brother, that's
there
crazy.
was at one point where they just had him in their box and they just couldn't get out.
Yeah. I was impressed with that Chevalier, the new signing. I really was.
The goalkeeper.
Their goalkeeper, PSG's. He's 22, remember that.
Yeah, no.
For a 22-year-old, especially wanting to play the way that Luis Enrique wants to play, which is not a normal way of playing in the French league, you're adapting very quickly.
Yeah, it's that La Masia way or whatever.
Yeah, your feet, bang, 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 bang. Don't, no more than fucking 3 sets, bang, bang, bang.
But also, you just got signed for them, and you just, it would have been different if Donnarumma was in the goals.
That's a whole different conversation.
But it wasn't, and he was a brand new goalkeeper, and I'm sure that he's still, getting to know all the players.
Yeah, I agree.
And to be able to, for the goalkeeper, the main thing is communicating to your 2 centre-backs, and that's something that they have to build up, and that trust over time.
Especially with Marquinhos, I think.
Yeah,
as
you got to earn his trust,
and he knows that.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think Marquinhos also has, and obviously as a captain, you have a responsibility to make him feel comfortable now.
Yeah.
Your defenders need to get, your right backs need to get along with you.
Yeah, that's right. So, but look, they came back, and the only thing is, Would they have won in extra time? I think so.
I think so. I think they killed them in extra time. I think
because they warmed up. It's like they warmed up after the 70th minute.
Yeah, it was like, okay, let's turn it on now.
Yeah,
let's give ourselves a challenge.
Yeah.
Where I was impressed with Thomas Frank's Tottenham is their set piece taking.
100%, yeah.
Crazy. Like, look, they might get called set piece city from now on, but whatever, you know what? If it's scored...
To be able to execute set pieces on a world-class team, it shows you something, obviously.
And first big European game too for Thomas Frank. You know, I think that's an amazing job.
Yeah.
I do think they lack squad depth in quality of it.
Yeah.
In the quality of it. Like, I don't agree personally bringing Archie Gray on. Where was Brennan Johnson? You know, you didn't even bring him on.
Yeah, Brennan Johnson. Unless there was something that we didn't hear about or...
but he was on... I'm talking players that were on bench now too. So Brennan Johnson's on bench. Like, you didn't bring him on. You got Archie Gray instead.
Yeah. You've got Bissouma, who was not in the squad because...
No, disciplinary reasons. Fair enough.
I understand that. I totally understand that. But if you're going to do that, bring him on as a sub. Don't start him.
Yeah, you can still play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I understand he was late. It would have been different if he didn't rock up to a couple of training sessions. Then but he rocked up late. I understand that. You got to show that
you have to be. Yep.
Him being as a new coach now, he needs to prove himself, and he needs to set rules and examples for everyone.
Yeah. You need to lay the law down.
And that's definitely like showing everyone now that he's someone not to fuck with.
Yeah, don't fuck around. Fuck around and find out.
But again, you as a team, Tottenham needed that cup trophy more than PSG.
Yes.
So I would have had Bissouma in my squad. I wouldn't have started him, but I would have chucked him in the second half.
And even still, you could see they lack a 10. Without James Maddison, there's no creativity.
Yeah, well,
it's
now
hard.
He's done now.
It's hard. So Sarr just doesn't play 10. You know?
Yeah.
It's hard. Bergvall maybe could have made a difference earlier on.
Maybe.
I don't know. Personally, to me, in any game, I don't agree with subbing on a player in the 90th minute. I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
What's the fucking point?
They would have known that. I was going to say if it was 2-2, maybe they just did that for penalty-wise or whatever, but...
But it was 2-1 at that point.
It was 2-1. Yeah.
It was 2-1 at that point.
You do it to bring in someone a bit fresher, maybe just put in those tackles and be ready to defend a little bit more. But again, like for a couple of minutes, I wouldn't have swapped anyone.
No, like...
I would just kept the squad.
Vicario is not very good at penalties. And it's hard because penalties is a very 50-50.
Yeah.
You know? It is. What is it? Is it Jed Spence?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
fantastic game.
Fuck, bro. He had Hakimi in his fucking pocket, bro.
Like, fantastic game.
He was attacking Hakimi. It's not like he was defending him.
Yeah.
Defending wise, he wasn't as great, but attacking wise, he was so
on
much
top
better.
of it. But the penalty he missed was crazy bad.
Yeah.
That was like, bro, you had an open goal.
Oh, you're talking about Tell. Because
Tell. Sorry, my apologies. Tell.
Spence.
No, it wasn't. But Jed Spence had a fucking crazy game.
Yeah.
He was everywhere along that pitch. And he was physical with it too.
That was another one as well that Tell copped as well. He copped abuse, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or was it? I think it was just by fans online, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because of the missed penalties aren't as easy as what people think.
No, they're not as easy, and it's like you're put on the spot. So whoever takes the penalty has to have the balls to take it as well.
Yeah.
Did he miss? Yes. But it's not like he wanted to fucking miss, you know.
Yeah, you're not looking there just to go, let me hit this over the bar.
Yeah, you know.
Huh?
And those are times where a player either will, grow and become a better player by obviously taking a loss. But 100%. He took the loss up like a champ.
Yeah. He's young too, man.
There's just again back to the same thing, bro. Like, what's the point of abusing a player? Like, he did what he could and he missed.
Yeah. But what would you do? Like, I want
Yeah.
someone else to put themselves in that position.
Exactly, yeah.
If you've never played the fucking game, especially and you're a big fan, I respect it. That's fine. But to step up to the spot
On a massive stage.
as well, which only I could fucking imagine.
Yeah.
We've done penalties before, but to have the PSG fans in front of you.
Yeah. You shit yourself.
You shit, man. Like, fuck me, fuck's sake. Like, you'd be going, oh, I have
The ball wouldn't hit. The ball wouldn't go past the fucking penalty
Not
spot,
only
but-
that, the guy's French too, so he understands what
Yeah.
they're saying. Like, he understands what they're saying. If they're speaking French to me, who gives a fuck? You know,
know.
it's still whatever. This guy speaks their language.
I know.
Like, it's hard, man. It's hard. But look, I think Tottenham lack defensively overall. I'm scared. Look, the back three worked for them, but if you're going to play a low block, especially in the Prem, you're going to get punished.
Yeah.
You're going to get punished. You're going to get punished hard too.
Yeah. 100%.
You're
And you saw it. But again, that's another thing as well with Tottenham now that just played a game. They sort of showed themselves to the other Prem clubs.
I think they did.
And
I think
now it's not like they're not going to be taken serious, but that's another game that they played prior to other Prem clubs, so they sort of know that how they're going to other clubs are going to approach them.
Yeah.
So that's a disadvantage for Tottenham, in my opinion. And again, a lot of other clubs now know that, they've got... Look, every club has issues, 100%.
Yeah.
But, coming out and saying that Bissouma was late and all that, there's a bit of tension now in that club. Mm-hmm. Not that there hasn't been, because as soon as after the Europa final, there have been tension constantly in that club.
I think that club's fucked internally, but that's just a personal. That's not trying to dig or anything. That's just.
But I just think, I don't know who they're playing this week.
Burnley.
They're playing Burnley.
Burnley.
That's gonna be a tough match, honestly. Just
I think attacking wise,
a newly promoted team, they want to come up and show that they can stay up.
Yeah.
That's what every team want to do, but especially the promoted teams. And like you said, they copped like
16 goals in 48 games. That's like a Jose Mourinho Chelsea shit.
Yeah, 16 goals is crazy.
Yeah, championship or not, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
That's a fucking hard defense to crack.
And for someone that scored their goals from the back line, like Richarlison didn't score, like no one attacking wise scored.
It was the two main centre backs.
So
2 out of the 3 main centre backs.
I don't see Tottenham punishing them.
No.
I see a draw and a win in Tottenham, but it's going to be a hard one.
So do I. Because I just don't think Burnley up front have enough.
Yeah.
I think defensively they've got it.
Yeah, 100%.
But up front, I don't think they have it. Here comes the fun bit. Now, before we get to the fucking quiz...
There's a couple things still.
What do you got?
I got just latest transfers.
Yeah, transfer man, Mr.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Leeds.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Did he go to Leeds?
Yeah.
No way. That's a good signing.
Yep. So he's still playing Prem.
That's a good signing.
So
That's a good signing.
I think he does well there. They've got Bamford and they've got other attacking players to.
It might suit the system for him.
But yeah, I think I wish him the best. I think he does well there, and he's at the Prem. Like he's at home still.
Yeah, you're still playing what you're playing.
Malik Chow, or however you want to say it.
It is Malik Chow. You said it correctly.
To Newcastle.
I think that's a great signing.
Good signing. We needed a centre back.
I was going to say, and he's a young centre back too, so he can grow.
We need him. We have Botman as well, but we need him to be playing as soon as possible, in my opinion. Not that Burn or Shah can't, play, but I would like him. I'd like to see him play. Will he play tonight? Probably not. Maybe a sub, but
yeah, maybe a sub.
That's a decent signing. Jack Grealish to Everton.
I reckon that's a fucking top signing, mate. That's a good loan. That's a good loan.
You're getting, as Everton, you're getting $100 million player.
Yes.
Is he $100 million now? I don't know. He could be up there, but you're getting a top player that has shown great stints in the Prem, and
And I think it's a different system. Like, what I feel like this should be known. When you play, from what I've seen in my lifetime, I've seen a Bayern Pep and a City Pep. I was just a bit too young to understand a Barcelona Pep.
Yeah.
You know what? We're fucking 9, 10
Yeah.
at a Barcelona. It's hard to understand that. So, when you play with Pep, you have to play how he plays.
Yeah, there's no other way.
There's no you dribble down there and you
Yeah.
take him on. The only player he's ever allowed that is Messi. That is it. That's the only player he's ever said, do what you do.
Yeah.
That's it.
You sort of saw what he used to do at Villa, and you saw a whole different Jack Grealish at Man City.
Yes, 100%.
So I feel like, yes, he had a great couple seasons. Goal-wise, assist-wise, not so much, but was he a team player? Was he there to support him and to obviously help him out too? Yes. And over the last year, he just wasn't there.
No.
And now to go out on loan, he deserves it. He needs game time, and that's all. Just game time. He needs to be playing.
And if Moyes goes to him, look, just play the system, but if you feel you got to do what you got to do it. I think you see a whole different Jack Grealish again.
Easy.
Yeah.
Ilya Zabani to PSG.
Yeah, good signing. 50 mil, I think I saw.
Yeah, youngster. He's gonna eventually.
Or 57, whatever.
He
will eventually hit the 11. Yeah, he'll hit the 11.
We have Giacomo Raspadori to Atletico Madrid. Okay. From Napoli. You have a lot of players that have gone to Madrid.
Yeah. But Atletico have spent big money. Big money.
So we'll get to see a bit of that as well throughout the weeks.
I reckon they're going for the treble for them. They're going to go for domestic, Champions League, and
I don't see why not. To be honest,
yeah.
They have a strong side. They can definitely.
It'd be nice to see a good Atletico again.
It would be nice.
It'd be nice to see a good Atletico again.
And last one, you have Kingsley Coman to Al Nassr.
Yeah, like this.
What are you gonna do? I mean, look, you're a very decorated player.
I think he's actually one of the most decorated players ever.
I mean, he's won a World Cup.
Yep.
Did he win a World Cup?
He was in that French squad, I'm pretty sure.
World Cup, Champions Leagues.
Yeah, leagues. I think there's a crazy stat. I think the only time he's never won a domestic cup was the year Bayern Leverkusen won it.
Possibly, yeah.
Every other team he's been to,
he's won every year.
He's won every year.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's
that's Juve, PSG, Bayern.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And to think that PSG gave him,
yeah, take him. Take him. Because I rate him as I think he's a top.
He's a top player, and he's still a top player in my opinion. Like, he's gonna go there and tear shit up. I think.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like a Sadio Mane. Yes, he did well. Yes, he'll have to adapt to that sort of game play that
even
they
play.
The
climate's hard.
The climate is hard. But fuck me, man, he can fucking play, and he's been consistent for Bayern Munich every year. Yeah. I mean, when was the year that he scored the winner for?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Was it the winner for the Champions League? I'm pretty sure it was. Or something. Look, he's been up there. He's been in the top level for years.
Yeah, he's been top level for a long time.
And I think he's going to do very well there. I mean, look, you got to move on eventually. They brought in
Diaz.
Yeah, they brought in Diaz. I understand. But if someone's going to offer you some crazy fucking shitloads of money,
take it, mate.
Take it for a year or two, and that's it. And then come back, go play with Sana at Galatasaray. I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck.
Do whatever. But after that, that's about it. Only rumour, Donnarumma to City.
I think it will happen.
I think it will happen too, because Edison is linked with Galatasaray, as we said before. So Donnarumma to City, I think it's a good player to bring in. But
I'll be curious what he does in the Premier.
I'd trust Trafford as well to be playing under the goals too. So it'll be a challenging time for a goalkeeper to go into City now, because you're gonna have two great goalkeepers. So
yeah, you are. You have to realistically bet on one of them leaving, and that's not Trafford. And Trafford won't leave.
Yeah, no, he won't leave. He's just signed.
So
But other than that, that's about it with transfers, rumours, and the rest of the shit that we talked about.
Yep. You ready for a prediction table?
I'm ready. I've got one.
Alright.
You tell me yours.
Alright. So at first I've got us.
Yep.
Now,
Standard.
but not as confident as last year. I'm confident we can win it.
Yeah.
But the team who comes second, I'm also confident that they could win it.
Yeah,
And that is Chelsea.
Okay.
And that is Chelsea. So
I respect that.
And that is Chelsea. I think you can alternate us. I think you could.
You can alternate those two. I think the only reason why Chelsea could win it over you guys is injuries. If they get injuries, they have depth.
Yes.
If you guys get
injuries, we're fucked.
You're pretty much
We're
fucked.
fucked.
Which last year you guys got lucky because you had not that many injuries.
We're fuck all.
And hence why you won it. If you guys cop one main defender, one attacker, and one midfielder, just 3 injuries.
So yeah.
I think it's game over for you guys. So, but I respect that.
I put Chelsea at the 2 personally to me. I think their squad's too good.
Yep.
Especially the fact that you're getting rid of Nkuku now, possibly to buy him, and you're about to bring in Xavi Simons. I think it's a great replacement.
100%.
Third, I've got City. I just don't think you rule out City at all.
No,
you just can't do it. You can't. They're too good of a squad.
Even with the people that they brought in
from the winter transfer.
Yeah.
Fourth, I've actually got Arsenal. You're all delusional if you're an Arsenal fan. 99% of you. I don't care. I'll stand on that. I'll stand on that. But I don't think you're as good as what you think. I don't. I just don't. For me, Yorkes seriously has to score within the first 2 games. To prove something.
He's got a lot of criticism, which is wrong. Like, you shouldn't criticize someone as much just because of like the 2 games that he played in the whatever he scored 1 goal.
Yeah.
Still, you still need some time, but he needs to start improving.
Yes.
Because if he doesn't improve by the 6th week, you sort of like, okay, like,
what's going on?
This could be an issue, and this could push him back a lot more than what he thinks. So.
Yes. So, because I do rate him as a striker.
Yeah.
But I don't think so in the Prem. I think if you put him anywhere else in the fucking world, I think he kills it.
Yeah, 100%.
I just think he's too clunky for the Prem.
Yeah.
He's not Haaland. Haaland looks clunky, but he's not fucking clunky.
Yeah.
He's not.
Yep.
Anyway, at 5th spot, I've got Brighton.
Okay.
I've got Brighton. Now, from 5, 6, and 7, I think they can all alternate.
Okay.
Okay? But I do think Brighton come 5th.
Yep, I respect that.
I think that Brighton do good signings.
Yeah.
They normally do. They do good business.
They keep Belieber, then it's another.
And I think they are keeping Belieber. I think it is. I think it's nearly set that they are keeping one more season. And realistically, you got rid of Estupinian. Fair enough. It's a big left back you got rid of, and you got rid of João Pedro. Now, if you get rid of Matoma, I think it's a different story.
Yeah, but no one's approached him from what we've heard, so which is sad to be honest.
Now I've got Newcastle. I've got you guys at 6th.
Yep.
Now this is your current. This is all off current squad.
Yeah.
If you get Wissa, I think you can get top 4.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, as it stands, no Wissa because you're not going to play him this season now.
Yeah.
You're just not going to happen.
No, I respect that too.
And that's fine. I agree with it. You're coming in that 5, 6, 7. I think you're still good enough for that.
Yeah.
I still think you're good enough for Europe, but I think you will struggle with Champions League. I think Villa comes 7th.
Yep.
I just don't think they have the legs for it.
Yep.
But I still think they've got possibility European. 8th, I've got Bournemouth.
That's good. Yep.
Especially after what I saw today, I've got Bournemouth at 8.
Yeah.
So 8, 9, and 10 can all swap places. Okay.
Yeah.
At 9, I've got Palace. If Palace keep Guehi and Eze, I think they can come in the top 10.
They can.
If they get rid of one of them, it becomes a different story.
Yeah, 100%.
It becomes a whole different story. I then have Tottenham at 10.
Yep.
I think this is a genuine list. As much as I would want them to relegate, I think they're going to do. You have to do much better than last year. You have to.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, buts, or maybes.
You have to.
You have
100%.
to. I just don't think they have the depth right now.
If they don't, and Thomas Frank doesn't get sacked, then this is wrong.
100%.
They did Ange dirty.
They did Ange dirty. If for whatever reason,
They
in the
get
first
below
12
10.
games, they only win 3, if he doesn't get sacked,
Yeah.
that is you're fucked.
Yeah,
The whole
100%.
club's fucked. Levy's fucked at that point.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucked at that
Yeah,
point.
easy.
I've got Man United at 11.
Yep.
I personally look, going forward, I think they're starting to look good again.
On paper.
On
again.
paper?
Yeah.
Midfield though, not enough depth. I
Not
don't
enough,
rate
yeah.
Ugarte in the Prem. I don't care how much anyone wanted to convince me on it.
Yeah.
I don't. I think Casemiro may have one good
One more season left. Yeah.
Bruno can't do everything by himself, and Mainu's still young.
Yeah.
He still doesn't have that much, that general that you need in the defense.
Mm.
And defensively, you're too open.
Yeah.
You're too
Defensively,
You're too open.
you look shaky.
Yeah. Mazraoui, I love. I think that's a great signing.
He's been injured, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I don't rate Delon. I don't
Yeah.
rate him. Personally, that's just I don't think that he fits that system.
Mm.
I do like the lift. Maguire, you just have to keep at this point.
At this point, he's not leaving, mate.
No,
He's going to become a club legend.
And
Fucking
Lenioro's
mean, bro.
19, man, turning 20, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You can't put that. I don't care if you're United.
Yeah.
You can't put that much pressure on a fucking 19-year-old.
Easy. Yeah, you're right.
You can't. So I do think they do better. I do think they struggle though. I do think they struggle though. Then at 12, I have Forest. I don't think they do as good as last year.
There's
think
a lot of things that are going on with the club.
Yep.
Even the manager, I was just watching an interview just before, and he said we're not where we want to be, and
I'd agree with that.
so it just looks like internally they have some issues going on, and which could impact them on the field. I hope not, but if it does, then he's right.
I
And,
appreciate Mr. Marinakis.
They're definitely puppets there.
Yeah. With their signings, I had them at relegation. Now I don't. Is Everton? I think Everton come 13th. They do. I think they've got a strong enough squad.
Yeah. Okay.
They've
yeah.
got a strong enough squad now.
Yeah, I respect that.
Then I have Fulham. I don't think Fulham do as well as last year.
Yeah, I say that too.
I don't think that you lose Wigan, you lose experience there. Look, Jimenez, you still have Jimenez, prominent goal scorer, but I don't believe that you've got the legs again.
Yeah.
You could prove me wrong, and I hope you do, but I don't think that it happened. I don't think they relegate. I don't think they fight a relegation battle.
Yeah.
But I think they come in that 11, 12, 13, that vicinity there.
Yeah. Okay.
That vicinity there. This is where I struggle. Because I don't know if it's a hot take, but who I have in relegation, any one of these teams could relegate.
Yeah. Okay.
But at 15, I believe Burnley come 15th. I believe Burnley stay in the Prem. Okay. At 16, I have Leeds. I believe they stay in the Prem.
Yep.
Okay. At 17, I have Wolves. I think people forget how good Wolves have when they sign players. 9 times out of 10, they sign banging players.
They sign players that evolve
Automatically. They had Ruben Neves. They've had Neto. They've had Jota. They've had Jimenez. They've had Cunha. All of them have been sold. Not once have they relegated.
100%.
I don't think losing Cunha is that fucking detrimental to fucking Wolves personally.
Yeah, I think they're the sort of that team that can bounce back.
Yes.
Just enough to stay in.
And that's what I'm not saying they come 13-4. I think I'm putting them at 17 just before relegation. But this
can still change. It's very easily.
Yeah. So 15 to 20, anything happens here.
Yeah.
I then have relegation, Sunderland, Brentford. I just don't think Brentford.
Yeah, I respect that. I see it, but it's not
difficult. It's not because of losing maybe Wissa now, because he doesn't want to play for them. He said it, he doesn't want to play. It's not because of losing Wissa and Mbuema, it's losing Thomas Frank.
100%.
It's losing Thomas Frank. You've
100%.
just lost your You've just lost your commander.
Which is funny because remember when we're saying who took over?
Yeah.
It's the set piece
Taker. Yes.
set
coach.
piece coach that took over.
Yeah. So now I think.
How much do you trust a set piece coach to
And to even just take that out, there's a lot of damage control.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Look, you get Kelleher, and I love him as a keeper.
And still,
there's a lot of damage control. There's a lot. You got to get the dressing room.
It's
down.
different to get your coach sacked, and get him to go to a different Prem club.
Yeah, there's one thing having a coach sacked, and there's another one having your coach stolen off you.
Yeah.
There's two different things.
Yeah.
There's two different things. So now you have to win the dressing room again.
Because at least if you come up with Tottenham's gonna know how you actually play a lot more than what you think.
Fucking oath.
So
yeah. But then you also will know how Tottenham play. So it becomes a bit of both.
Yeah, it does. But the level is a lot higher at Tottenham from what you think. So
I do too. Yeah, no. I think the quality in Tottenham to Brentford is bar none. Yeah. It's Tottenham all the way.
Yeah.
I'm not disregarding. I just think it's a whole clusterfuck.
Yeah.
It's a fucking clusterfuck there.
Yeah, and I see that too as well.
And then I have West Ham relegating.
Yeah, fair enough.
I have West Ham relegating. I think if Bowen ever gets injured in that, and I love Susek as well. I think he's a Prem player. I think if they do relegate, a lot of their team leaves. A lot leaves.
There's a lot of them that do, still can play Prem.
Yeah, but if Bowen gets injured or for whatever reason has a shit season this year, you're fucked.
You're fucked. I agree. I've got my predictions. I'll start from the bottom since you started from the top.
Yep.
I'm going with Burnley.
Okay.
In the 20th position.
Okay. So you reckon they do the worst?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I do. I'm not going to say they vary because I'm just going to stick it out and just... this is what I think, but...
I did roughly like who's going to come into
Yeah, I think so too. Look, there's definitely... They're going to vary a lot. Yeah. It's not going to be exactly...
Yeah. I'll stick by this.
If I get 20 out of 20... Fuck it, man.
Fuck it. I'm in the wrong business.
Literally. But I've got Burnley in 20.
Okay.
I've got Wolves in 19.
Okay, you do think Wolves relegate?
Yep. Okay. And I've got Sunderland in 18. Okay,
so Leeds. Okay.
So
that's
Leeds,
that's a fair. I think that's a fair relegation.
Yeah, Leeds at the 17. West Ham 16.
Yeah. Oh, so we're pretty close here.
Yeah. Fulham at 15.
Yep.
Brentford at 14. You got.
Do you reckon Brentford stay up?
I think Brentford stay up. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
But if you think about it, between 14th and the bottom three, they're always a couple points ahead. That's it. Like it's very like you're bottom of the ladder.
Yeah, like when you play each other, every moment counts.
Yeah.
Every moment counts here.
And then as soon as you got from like top 10 and up, and whichever team is on the bottom of the ladder, you're getting smacked.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel like this year's gonna go.
Yep.
You've got Everton at 13.
Oh, we made the same one there.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got Tottenham at 12.
Fair call.
Man U at 11.
Wow, we got the same one there.
Yep. Bournemouth at 10.
Nice.
Villa at 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't think they make Europe?
I don't think they do, to be honest. Just of like they
haven't
have
been Europe this year.
They do, but that's gonna fuck them a little bit, and also not making any changes in, not bringing any players in.
Yeah, fair.
Even though I think they've got a bit of issue financially, which is they've had to get rid of. Rules. But I think they make 9, and it's gonna be a hard year for them.
That's fair.
You got Forest at 8.
Okay. Palace
at 7.
Wow. Yeah. Even with Europe, never having played.
I think so.
Okay.
Just because of like they've got that mentality now.
I don't even think they've made a fucking top 10 before.
They've got that mentality now where they've won their FA Cup, they've had a decent pre-season, they've won the Community Shield. We can go back to back and have great seasons.
Yep. Okay.
And if they get dropped to, I think they get dropped to conference. Is that right?
Yeah.
you're not playing with the greatest of the greatest teams. So it's an easier season for you rather than if you were playing Europa or Champions League.
I guess it's a good way to manage. This is the first
Yeah.
time we're in Europe.
So we
How
don't
do we
have to
manage
worry
it?
so much where
Yeah.
Villa do.
Yeah.
So that's why Villa could drop a lot more than Palace. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
The number 6 position,
Number 6 is Brighton for me.
and then I'm guessing 5 would be Newcastle.
5 is Newcastle. I think it can stay like that, but we just never know.
Yeah.
I think defensively, we're going to have to up ourselves.
Yep.
And if we get to that level, then I think in the top 5 we can secure it.
I think you can make top
Yeah.
5, especially if you sign a striker.
Yeah, 100%.
For me, if you sign a striker, I
Yeah.
think you make top 5. I do believe that.
I think that, and then the top 4. So I've got Arsenal at 4.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've got Chelsea at 3,
Yep.
Man City at 2, and Liverpool 1.
Yeah.
So I think that can vary a little bit too.
The top 4?
The top
I
4.
think so too.
Because I do see Chelsea playing well, but then again, I see him struggle with those sort of like weird like mid-table teams. For some reason.
Yeah. They've got that look.
I see him do well with the good teams just because of like they want to be like, oh, we're one of the big dogs.
Yeah.
You know, and
In
we're
technical
not
ability.
we're not scared of coming.
Yeah,
We're not
it's an
scared of
underdog
going
story.
away to Anfield and banging a couple goals
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I feel like they just sort of struggle in those mid-table teams because they do have Champions League or
They have Champions League.
they have Champions League, and there's a lot of things that they want to achieve this year, and because they have finished rebuilding and they're at the point where we're gonna be consistent top 5, top 4. And
I think they're definitely there now.
So-
I think they're definitely there now.
I feel like they can do well, but also they'll struggle sometimes with those sort of teams because we're playing Brentford, but Brentford, can also bounce back in everyone can do different throughout the year, and we see that every year with Forest last year beating Craze.
Yeah, out of nowhere. Yeah.
So we can always see sort of games like that happening. So I feel like that's my prediction. I don't know how close I'll be, but I think I've got spot. I'm on spot. I'm
I'm
spot.
on Spotify. We're on Spotify.
We are on Spotify,
Spotify.
even though we were late a couple of
Yeah.
days, thanks to him. But
Yo.
we'll see how we go.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Tonight we've got Newcastle and Villa playing, which we'll be watching soon,
What's your prediction?
which is in 23 minutes.
What's
Gives
your
us enough
prediction?
time to.
Have a ciggy.
I was not gonna say that, but we're gonna have a ciggy. To the people that don't know what ciggy is
Cigarette.
nicotine.
We play balla, alright, football, and still smoke, alright? Don't do that at home.
Do not.
Don't. If you want to take it professional, look, not all of us are 9 golden. I don't even think some of you would even know who the fuck that is. What a player.
Chesney.
Oh, fuck. What players, bro?
We'll be watching that game tonight. See how that goes. Hopefully, we do, get a good result.
Fuck, we grew up at a good time of football.
We
when
did.
when you think about it.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
I want to give my. I'm thinking of doing because we're gonna do a post. We do posts for fixtures.
Yep.
And we do a couple a week, and because we did the Liverpool one.
Mm-hmm.
We did the Newcastle one.
That was a 50-50. Did you say that?
No, I didn't.
50-50.
Which I don't disagree.
No,
And we're gonna do the United one tomorrow, so you guys hear it here first. But it is gonna be up tomorrow. So I'm guessing about Man U with Arsenal. Is it?
Yeah, Man U Arsenal.
Man U Arsenal at Old
Old
Trafford.
Trafford.
I think it's gonna be a tough game, but I see it as a draw. I see it as a 2-2.
I actually said 2-0 Arsenal in my head. But you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb. And though they are our rivals, I'm going to say 3-0 United.
Wow.
I'm going to say 3... Because I think there's a lot going for them to be at Old Trafford first game back.
Yep.
Sesko signing, Imbuemo signing, Cunha signing. They're all gonna start. The hype will be real.
Yep.
And there's gonna be electricity in that fucking thing.
Yeah, I feel like they brought back the fans.
Yeah, I think you really did bring back and the fans will be. It'll be like today at Anfield.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And when you hear, oh, Man U's back, like it brings back, not it brings back anything, but it sort of shows to all the other teams, oh fuck, a big team is, you know,
like it got Nick
now.
back into Nick's a United my very good best mate, but even he's excited to watch him again.
Oh, 100%.
And he's loved United.
That's it.
Yeah.
But that's what
they
about,
need,
you know?
and
that's what they needed.
That's what they've needed. That's what they've needed. They need that oomph again.
Yeah, 100%.
Could they fuck it up? Without a doubt.
Yeah.
They could completely butcher the fucking whole thing. They could get pumped tomorrow 4-0 for all we know.
Do the quiz now.
Yeah. Alright, the quiz.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
I did actually. Alright. So he fucked me yesterday, last week. I'm gonna fuck him this week.
Alright.
Here we go. Alright. So I'm gonna start easy for you.
Start easy with me.
And you guys leave in the comments. I'll leave 10 seconds. If you know the answer straight away, just leave about 10 seconds.
No, no worries, done.
Who is the Premier League's all-time scorer?
Alan Shearer.
Yes. Yes. Alright. Here we go. Which one's the next easiest? Okay. This is gonna be you can get 2 points for this.
Yeah.
Okay? So a half point for each.
Okay.
Only 2 teams have ever won the Premier League once. Which 2 teams are they?
Shit.
So this is not England in total. This is Premier League. Okay? Because there's 2 different leagues. Remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there've only been 2 teams to ever win it once.
Wow, that is a crazy one. Once, huh? Do I get any hints?
I'll give you a hint for each of them because I think it's fair.
Can I ask for the hint?
You can yeah, we'll
Is
do it that way.
Is there a team that playing the Prem right now?
No.
Okay.
You can have 2 hints.
But is that for both teams though?
Yeah, both. I'll say both teams don't play in the Prem right now.
Okay, so that's a challenging one because there's so many fucking teams.
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything of, even though teams right now that.
And actually, let me rephrase myself. I am wrong because someone's going to call me out one day later in the years and go, "This guy's a dickhead." It is the English Prem. It is the whole of England.
No,
it's
I
not just the
understand.
Prem.
But what my
It's not
question
just
was
the Prem.
is if it's any teams of the
No.
Prem right
I'm
now.
just saying. I'm trying to before someone
All
goes.
right.
Technically, you're wrong.
I'm gonna go just.
I can give you one more hint if you want.
Well, how many hints do I get, bro?
I'm saying 2 because there's 2 teams.
All right, give me the hint.
One of them recently won it. It was a crazy wonder season.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Leicester is one of them.
Yep. Now, this one you're on your own.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like. What do I feel like Birmingham haven't, like, I've only won it once.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not.
It's Blackburn.
Ah, shit! I was thinking.
It's Blackburn.
It was either between Birmingham, Blackburn, and Blackpool. And I'm like, fuck! And that was the year when they won it with Alan Shearer.
Yeah.
Fuck me, bro.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll take that.
Yeah. That's what I said. I said you get one. Right.
I'll only get one.
You get one.
So I'll technically have 1.5 since like you.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
I don't know which one's actually harder. I think this one's easier than the other one.
Okay.
But the last one you're fucked on. How many teams have never been relegated from the Premier League?
How many teams?
How many? So you don't need to give me which teams. You need to give me a number.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So the Premier. So from the not like last question. Not the whole of like including English and all that. We're talking when it became the Premier League.
Okay, yeah.
How many teams have never been relegated?
What I feel like that's like a trick question, but it's not.
It's not.
No, it's
I
not.
promise you it's not.
No. How many teams have never been relegated since it
became the Premier League?
Not Barclays, since it became the Premier League.
Yeah.
So we got...
And Barclays technically is still the Prem, by the way. It was the sponsor. That's why it was called the Barclays Premier League.
Okay. Well, we can go with Man U, Chelsea. Well, we'll go with Liverpool. We'll go with... Well, think about the ones I have, sort of thing. So, us, Newcastle, Fulham have definitely relegated. You got Leeds. You've got Sunderland, definitely. You've got Leicester. So that's 5 already. And 4. That's 9. So that's... I want to say 12 teams.
Final answer?
Fuck. No. Okay. How many teams have not relegated? Oh, it's definitely less. Definitely less. Let's go with 6.
Final answer?
Yes.
You actually got that. You got that. That's a fucking... That's a good one.
Thanks, mate.
Which teams do you reckon? I know the answer to this. This doesn't count, but which teams do you reckon?
Man U.
Yep.
Liverpool.
Yep.
I want to say Man City.
No.
Man
They're
City.
relegated.
They're relegated early, yeah. Okay.
Very early on.
That's why I didn't think of... Yeah. Okay, so Chelsea.
Yep. There's another
West
one.
Ham?
No, they've relegated.
No, London? Another London one?
Yep.
Arsenal?
Yep. There's another one. There's another London team.
Tottenham?
Yep. Now one more.
Just keep fighting.
If you want a hint, I'll give you a hint. They're always mid-table.
Fuck, I'm stuck. Tell the people.
Everton have never relegated.
Oh, yeah, Everton, yeah, fuck.
Everton have never relegated.
Fuck. Well, doesn't matter who, but I got it right.
That's fucked. That's pure fucking...
Shit.
Oh, God, okay. So you get this one. When did the Premier League first start?
Shit.
So when was it called the Premier League?
The Premier League, not Barclays, or the Premier League?
No, it became... So it used to be called... I think it was the English... Or the English... Whatever it was.
Yeah, okay.
Then it became the Premier League.
I want to say, like, early 2000s.
You got to give me a year. If you listened to those commentators, you could have done the math.
Oh, wow. I want to say 2003.
Final answer?
2006.
Final answer?
2006.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. 1992.
Shit.
Yeah. Alright. Here's the next one. Last one. He's beat me already, so it doesn't fucking matter. Which Prem stadium has the biggest capacity? Now, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to give you one straight up. Because I don't know if it's been updated since.
Okay.
I think Tottenham may have it. but it wasn't updated by the time Tottenham's done their stadium.
Okay, so we're gonna go with whoever you got.
Yes. But I'm just telling you, just in case you do pick Tottenham, because I think technically you may be right there.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, I want to say either West Ham Stadium or the Etihad, but I think the Etihad is like close to like 50 something, like high 50s. Or it could be 60s too, actually.
Tell me when you want to clue.
West Ham.
You don't want to clue?
Alright, give me a clue.
Big Six.
Big Six.
Big Six.
It's not West Ham. It's not Stamford Bridge. It's not Old Trafford. I'm going to say Etihad.
The Etihad?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong. E. The Emirates.
Ah, shit.
Arsenal's ground. 60,260 people it can fit.
Fuck. Fair enough.
It's a big stadium, man.
That's a big stadium,
That's a big
yeah.
fucking stadium. Well done.
I smashed that.
1-0 up. I'm gonna fuck you.
You're going to get shit on next week.
If you do the Fantasy Premier League, the code will be down below.
Yes, join.
Just the normal Prem app one.
Yeah.
Instagram down below and Spotify down below.
Subscribe and see you later.
See you later. Comment if any of us are, dickheads.
We're getting the win, mate.
I reckon you win 3-2.
Yeah, I reckon I think it's a 2-1.
I had that too, man.
2-1.
Yeah.
2-1.
That's more realistic.
2-1 with what I feel like.
Ilanga goal and
I feel
assist.
like Murphy and
Tonali from outside the box.
fuck yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Murphy and Tonali, fuck it.
Yeah.
It would have been if this guy was scoring, but
Almiron.
but he's not there anymore. No. Anyway,
Thank you for
that's
watching.
a wrap.
We're done.
We're done. Sure.